You are?
George Elliot Clarke.
George Elliot Clarke, okay.
Yes.
And you have a book coming out, George?
Yeah, I have several books coming out actually. A collection of essays on African Canadian writing called Directions Home, Mapping African Canadian Literature.
Okay.
Also a book that's a collection of poetry which is called Illicit Sonnets, that's coming out next year. Also a collection of essays about me, which has just come out from Guernica Editions, and that's titled Africadian Atlantic Essays on George Elliot Clarke. Also, I contributed to an anthology called In the Black, edited by Althea Prince, also coming out imminently. And there's one more anthology that's coming out imminently called The Great Black North, to which I've contributed an introduction and one poem.
And how many years have you been writing for, George?
Since I was 15, which is 37 years. And I've been publishing for 30 years as of next year.
And what was the influence why you wanted to become a writer? What was the biggest?
Music. I wanted to be a songwriter. And so in order to be a songwriter, I decided I should be a poet. In order to be a better songwriter. And that's what got me started. So then I started reading lots of poetry and started trying to write lots of poetry in order to be a better writer. Better songwriter. And that led me into studies, university, 3 degrees, the 3 degrees, BA, MA, PhD, etc., and then I started teaching, which is my day job, University of Toronto, but I'm still a writer.
And what's the best way people can reach you at, George? Or if basically when people want to, always
University of Toronto, Department of English.
Department of English.
Department of English, University of Toronto, the University of Toronto.
Okay, do appreciate your time. Thank you, George, and I look forward. All the best. Thank you very much, George. Have yourself a great day.
Thank you.
Okay. Am I in the camera?
I think so. Oh, so you go back a little.
I'll just sit down right here because I feel more comfortable doing it.
Perfect.
Yeah, my name's King, and the piece I have is called Black History. To find our roots seems like a mystery. Every day we break records. Yeah. But we have the shortest one to talk about our history. Let me teach you something that the school doesn't teach. How after being oppressed from slavery, we rose to our feet. Tulsa, Oklahoma, 1921. It was called Black Wall Street. Close your eyes. Imagine freedom. Imagine a predominated black community with no violence, with peace and love like the heavens above. 36 black business districts, 21 churches, 21 restaurants, 30 grocery stores, as well as 2 movie theaters. With a population of 15,000 African Americans, encompass over 600 businesses. A place full of joy, pride, was bombed from the sky. Our forefathers had to pay the cost. Our struggle was like the Black Holocaust. Perhaps I won't apologize for helping to conceal the truth anymore. This is for my ancestors chained it up to rocks lying on the ocean floor. Your spirit lives through me like a lion's roar. The devil is alive. I can hear him knocking on my door. But the people in high places want to forget this ever happened. Use our messengers as puppets on stage. Nigga, keep rapping. Keep telling these kids the bullshit so we can get rich. And have themselves another picnic. Picnic. A Ku Klux Klan word for pick a nigga, to lynch. They will lynch a black male and cut off his body parts as souvenirs. So before you cry tears, just remember this happened for 500 years, which makes me sick. While the Jews faced 6. Back then we were wealthy, not rich. For fashion, some would take a cruise to Paris, but nowadays to touch $1 million with a minority. But yet when it comes to jail cells, we're the majority. So I salute Lincoln Alexander, the first black member of parliament, and Rosemary Brown, first black woman elected to the Canadian provincial legislature, as well as becoming the first black woman to run for leadership of the Canadian federal political party. So to my brothers with the European name trying to find a piece of history, open your eyes. This is our black history.